Oh, yes, there's no music, but we don't need the music to feel the vibes. We're over here at NADA 2026 in Vegas, baby. We're broadcasting live from the DEP booth, 3901W. And I said I was going to have epic rock stars with me all show long. And that list includes this lady right here, the one and only Robin Wilson. And she is the social media maven that you didn't know you needed. So we're going to talk about this for the next 10 minutes or so.
True story.
Robin Wilson, congratulations, and thank you so much for being here. She's my sister from another mister. We do a lot of business with women in automotive. By the way, she recently, like most recently, was on the Dealer eProcess webinar and freaking killed it. So if you haven't seen that one, you're definitely going to want to go check it out. You can find it at dealereprocess.com/webinars and make sure you check that out. Okay, because she gives good webinar, among other things. So I know we want to talk all things social media, but I want to start off by letting people know that we have right here a newly minted NADA presenter.
Yes.
NADA presentation.
Yes, my very first.
I love it. Congratulations.
Thank you.
What was it about and how'd you do?
So I killed it. There we had standing room only.
Love it.
Literally, I did not bring enough booklets for everybody. I underestimated how many people would be in there. I brought 50 and there was probably 150, 200 people in there.
Oh my goodness.
So it was awesome. And it was on jumpstarting your sales team social media. And so I know these dealers all want their salespeople to be doing social, but they don't know what they're doing. They don't know how to do it. They have that anxiety of like, why do I have to do this other thing? And so getting their sales team on the other side of that is going to take a top-down initiative. It can't just be hand them a phone and go, here, post to Instagram something.
Do the thing.
Go do the thing. And they spend thousands of dollars training them on CRM, DMS, the 10 steps to the sale.
But not the most public thing.
Yeah, but then you go
and the thing that helps them get more sales and helps them prospect.
Yeah, and so we look at that. We looked at like profiles. What does their profile look like? If I'm coming to find you at the dealership, does your photo look like you? You know, is it of you, of your baby? Like we want it to be of you, like you're a salesperson. So starting even there at that basics and then working through like 5 fundamental things that they should be posting about weekly to be in that realm of.
So your whole talk was, hey, this is what your salespeople need to do.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And I gave them all the tools to do it. Like I gave them everything.
Of course you did. Okay. So let's talk about that because in your opinion, let's just talk round numbers if we can. In your opinion, how many dealer salespeople are actually doing a really good job on social media?
So probably every store. So let's say that the average store has 10 salespeople.
Okay.
Some have less, some have more. But let's say for average, you would probably think that like 70% of them are doing social. When the reality is, the truth is that probably 30% of them are doing it. And there may be one unicorn in there that's doing it well.
Okay.
So, and it's only because he knows how and he ain't sharing with anybody else. Like he's sharing with nobody. So we like literally walk them through and go, take it. If you think of someone from 20 to 60, that's their age range generally of salespeople. And if you want all of them to do a thing, it has to be simple. So make it simple for them and let them be that trusted advisor in the car buying process by what they decide to share on money.
So how do we make it simple for them? Because one could argue it's kind of an art form to be somebody that other people would want to see in their feed, you know, would want to follow, would care about the information. And, you know, then there's the whole argument of, okay, well, pretend like you're at a cocktail party. It can't all be about sales.
No, it shouldn't be all about sales.
Okay, so how much should be about sales and how much should be about other things?
So we break it down by knowledge posts, like teach me something about my vehicle or about maintenance or something that I don't know. Knowledge posts should be in there. They are the guys who deal with this every day. So they should be telling me something once a week about my vehicle.
So if we go by like percentages, so like 20% should be knowledge posts? Okay, I took a guess at that.
No, it should be knowledge. There should be personal stuff in there. I want to know who they are before I come do business with them.
Okay.
Like, do you have a dog? I need to know that. Like, I want to know that, because if you're a cat person, I'm probably not buying a car.
Oh, stop. That's
I'm
not
kidding.
true.
I'm kidding. But those things that are personal, like, what are your hobbies? What are some things? Because people do business with people. They don't do business with the sign on the wall. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
fair.
And like DEP, right? Like, you guys have great products, but you have great people,
Thank you.
right? The people are why people come back and back and back and back. Because if you had crappy people but great processes or great products, would they be there? So the people need to tell us who they are and why we want to do business with them.
Okay.
And that's easy. Well, look in your phone. How many pictures do you have in your phone right now? Like, you could go, this is something stupid about me.
10,000. I mean, you know, the crazy thing is when you really think, I mean, to us, buying and selling cars, that's old hat. But for the average person,
Every 3 to 5 years, maybe.
maybe more than that. And it's their second largest purchase, sometimes their first largest
for sure.
purchase. So, yeah, they want to do business with somebody that they have a connection with, that they
Even if it's
somewhat
online.
trust.
We live online right now. So we learn to trust people online before we ever see them face to face.
Yeah.
One of the other things that we recommend that they post is behind the scenes. So knowing what goes on at a dealership, like, it's all like alien to us. Like, we'll see that big truck going down the road that has all of the new vehicles on it,
Yeah.
but they're all wrapped in plastic. Like, what happens when they get there? How long does it take them to get them ready to go on the lot? Like, I would watch that. I would go, that's so interesting. So I wouldn't be like going, oh, why do I have to pay so much for this vehicle? I just watched you like having to.
I literally, like 2 days ago, watched a video of a guy unwrapping a car, like peeling the plastic off. It was very satisfying.
Yeah, and the ASMR, like that noise, right? I mean, there's so much stuff that happens at a dealership that they keep back here. I think they think we're not interested in it.
Right.
I have short hair. I've always had short hair, and I will watch an hour-long video on how to put on a wig properly. And I will promise you, I'm never gonna wear a wig. But that's interesting, right? Now I see a woman with a wig. I appreciate the fact that I know how long it took her to get that thing on there, and I'm like, that's awesome. That's an awesome wig. So behind the scenes, I mean, there's just some really good foundational things. But then the key to it all is, are the managers tracking some metrics for them? Because they will get so anxiety ridden over doing a thing, and they don't know. They're confused. They have no confidence. And like, if they have their manager that's tracking maybe just 3 metrics for them every week, going, hey, because we're only looking for not likes, follow, shares. We're looking for conversations. Did people start a conversation with you? How many DMs did you get? How much did people watch your video? If you made a video, how long did they watch it? And then are those conversations turning into appointments? That's all the dealership cares about too. So tracking vanity metrics is stupid. Don't do it. We don't want it. We don't care. I don't care if they have 300 people that are on their friends list. I care that if they make a post and there are 3 legitimate people asking questions about what they posted, that's important. Instead of chasing that 100,000 followers or whatever, that's not important.
Okay. So when we talk about getting your salespeople involved, is part of that cultivating some kind of a persona for them? Like, you know,
For some they do.
For some they do. So sweet old guy, or you know, I know there was one guy, he was called the weather guy.
I have a guy that his name is Phil, and his dealership's up on a hill. So he goes by Dr. Phil on the hill. He comes to work every day in a lab coat and a stethoscope. He's a dork. I love him so much.
Let me diagnose your car shopping problem.
He had a car guy in a hat. Like, he always had a different ball cap on every day. And he would have some coloring pages on his desk for every kid that came in, and they were all hats, and he would all color them. He'd have them all hanging up there.
Oh, that's
so for some, the persona thing works really well for them. I have another guy that's just all tatted up, and he's like literally your tattoo car guy. And so, yes, it can be, or you can literally just be, I mean, I met a guy here today, and I forgot his name, and he'll hate me for that. But he outsold Frank Cornetti, and he holds the world record now for selling the most cars. He's in Tustin, California, at a Toyota store there.
Wow.
And he does nothing on social. So you're like, and so like that guy, he doesn't have a moniker. He just is this guy that sells, 100 and whatever cars. 1,400 cars a year.
I can't even do that.
So, but he does it without the persona. He just has a process.
Got it. So would you recommend that dealers, before or maybe even while they have their salespeople go on social media, like, should there be like a social media contract with them so they don't mess it up? Because online now they're representative of the dealership. Yep. So what do you recommend on that?
It's funny, in my session yesterday, I told everybody, I said, raise your hand if before you hire anybody, you search them out on social media. And like 70% of the room changed their hand. I said, and do you guys not think that the general public is doing that to your salespeople before they come and buy a car? So what are you doing? Why did it stop with you? And you don't think the rest of this way through. So most of them will have in their hiring onboarding, will have a social media policy. Here's what you can do. Here's what you can't do.
Right.
And then and sometimes there's someone at the dealership that oversees like the salespeople. They'll keep an eye on their pages or whatever. But then also they will also have a proactive one in there. So if you will post this many times per month on social media about what you do and where you do it, then there's a bonus pay plan as well. So it works to the good and to the bad. So they're keeping an eye on them misbehaving, but they're also spiffing them for doing a really good job.
There you have it. Okay. So what do you think dealers are missing from their whole social media plan? Not just, the salespeople, but are the salespeople only the ones that should be involved?
No,
I
no.
mean, what about the dealership level?
One of the best posts that I saw last year was a finance manager posted a vehicle at
a finance manager.
Yeah, it was a Kia store, but they had a Toyota Tundra come in and it only had 1,100 miles on it. It was fully dressed out. And he goes, how low do you think I could get your payment on this vehicle? And he spoke to it like on that side of it. And I said everybody in my session yesterday, I said, raise your hand if any one of your finance managers is on social media doing anything. And they're like, not a hand went up. I was like, that's exactly right. But the BDC,
and that is, I'm just going to interrupt you real fast before you get to the BDC part. That is amazing because we all know affordability is like the number one factor to car sales.
Yes.
So, wow.
It was awesome.
That is really forward thinking. Do you remember how well it performed?
Oh, yeah. So that was part of my session yesterday because I had the post up there and then just the picture of what he had posted.
Yeah.
And then I said, well, let's see if it worked. And I went to all of the comments section down below here. And someone said $1,100. Josh commented back. Someone said $982. Someone commented back. Like there were 7 different buyers in that thread.
Fantastic idea. All right. So talk to me about BDC. How can BDCs really take social media to the next level?
Well, they're the front lines. And so they're the ones that are on the phone with people. What if they had a presence as well? And why shouldn't they? Why shouldn't they be like sitting in their office at the dealership or whatever, if they're there and be going, hey, we just saw a new truck pull in right now. If I've been calling you and you haven't been answering, I especially think about Kia dealers right now, right? They skipped the whole year 2026 and came out with the 2027 Telluride. It's on the ground right now.
Oh my goodness, I didn't know that.
No 26s, straight to 27s. And so, if I were the BDC, I would be videoing that coming in there, posting it to social, then sending it in a text to everybody who called in. So the BDC is your first line of defense anyways and should be using social 100%.
All right. And what about like owners or managers or DPs? I mean, what do you...
Well, that's like pulling teeth, but here's the deal.
I know they're busy. They're busy. I get it.
But you know what? Like with the tool like Social Grenade that I created, it literally takes 17 seconds. We timed it. Are they telling me they haven't screwed around to make a Facebook post? To make a social media post. They go into the app, select what they want, hit post, edit the caption if they want to, hit post, is done. I have 400 different graphics in there every month for them to post. So 17 seconds. You don't have 17 seconds, sir?
Wait.
Madam?
That is amazing. First of all, just the overview of that. Where can people find out more about Social Grenade?
Well, they can go to socialgrenade.com or they can text me at 417-629-8006.
Oh.
That's my
phone numbers.
That's my personal phone. I'm right here. Like I have 0 inbox. Like I keep my inbox full. So you text me, I'm answering you. So.
By the way, also you have a really funny social media presence yourself, little lady. So she's very fun to watch. You should totally follow her. You're on all the platforms, right?
Mostly in Meet the Robs. Meet the Robs.
Meet the Robs. Oh, so we're gonna be winding this little thing of ours down. But we're just getting started here at NADA. But before I let you go, I do have a little gift for you.
Oh, yay. Well, what is it? I'm so excited. Oh, yeah. Look at that. You guys see that? That's awesome. I'm so excited.
Don't we look cute?
Oh, I'm wearing it.
Tell me
That's the one picture we took the other day.
Tell me why we do Epic AF. Go ahead, say it.
Can I?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
We're going to say the whole word.
No, you can't say. Obviously, they know what AF means.
Oh. Well, because we own Epic BDC, and we are Epic AF, and I have a whole line of crap that has Epic AF on it.
I love this picture. I hope you enjoy it. But thank you so much. Where can other people catch up with you? Are you going to be someplace?
We are at the Authenticom booth. I don't know if I can say that, but Shasta's podcasting live from there. And so I'm really security this week. I'm like, I should have staff and like gopher on my shirt this week because I'm just in charge. Did you need water, honey? Did you got to go potty? That's what I'm in charge of. Authenticom booth 2415 W.
15. There you go. There you go. And we're at 3901 W. Yes, we're in the W's. But thank you so much for being here. I love you. I love you. Let's work again soon together. For right now, we're going to grab something to eat, I think. And then we'll be back in another hour with the one and only Gino Ciparoni. He is the CRO here at DEP. If you want to know more, you should stop by our booth, 3901 W. But for right now, we're going to wish you farewell from NADA 2026 live from the Expo Hall floor. We'll see you soon. Mwah! Time to dance.